Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. If you are enjoying the daily crypto updates, make sure you press the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. The reason I am saying that is because I'm thinking of doing a phase reveal, and I'm thinking of doing another huge XRP giveaway once we get to 150,000 subs. And the likes, they just help for the channel. They just help, I think, to make the videos perform a little bit better in the YouTube algorithm. Now, having said that, I already posted it over on Twitter, but my question of today was basically, would you sell all your XRP if the value per coin were to be $20? I think it's an interesting question because I personally really wouldn't, but then again, I do understand if some people would just cash it all out at $20. But again, there's no half. I'm just asking, would you cash it all out? That is the only option. Now, I shared something over on Twitter, and a little bit later on, I noticed it is a little bit flawed, but what I basically shared was urgent, please retweet, and it's a video where whatever you type into YouTube, you will not find videos within the last 12 or so hours. If you type in XRP, Bitcoin, whatever, anything you could type in, you'll basically not find videos within the last 12 or so hours of it, and I've tried it with any specific thing. It just doesn't matter whatever you type in, but that's also a little bit of a problem because a lot of people have mentioned to me that they cannot find my videos right now, or some other YouTube content creators have said that their videos are underperforming right now, once more not doing that good, because of something happening within YouTube. Not sure about it, not exactly sure what is happening, but it is annoying, it is interesting, but you know, what do we do? What do we do? We just wait it out and see if YouTube fixes itself. But it was some breaking news because that might also be why you got less notifications or why you didn't get notified or didn't get shown my videos as much now the last couple of hours. Then I'm, by the way, using a little bit of a different setup, so it could be that the sound is different, but I basically went through, let's say, about 1.5 hours of setting up everything to do a live stream. That is also the content that I had for you guys today. I changed it just a little bit though because the live stream didn't work. The internet is very good, but also not. It's basically, I have 50 MB per second, but it's shared, so it just drops to like 8 every so often, and the upload goes from 20 to 1 every so often as well, and that is really annoying if you're trying to live stream. So I've adjusted the video a little bit to give you guys more information and not just only, important ones for right now. What in the world? Is there no such thing as attorney-client privilege? Leaving nothing to the imagination here, has the SEC no integrity left, or did they never have it to lose it? No doubt, Zero Dot actually, Attorney Jeremy, Seal Nullia, and John Deaton. It's a reply to Michael, who said earlier, SEC is now seeking a conference to ask the court to force Ripple to produce documents and testify regarding legal advice it received on whether Ripple's offers and sales of XRP would be subject to and in compliance with the federal security laws. XRP attorney says, I think Jeremy is going to make a video on that, and he said, I have a big mediation tomorrow, and then right back to work on a video. Now, I didn't fully understand exactly why Bradley actually said this, because I would say there shouldn't really be attorney-client privilege in the court of law. Specifically, if the government is suing you, then whatever you've discussed, I think it can also become public. Then again, what he is referring to is basically that Ripple received some advice from some attorney or some legal, some company, some legal advisor basically. And the SEC is now asking, what exactly was that advice? And Bradley is trying to bring up the point, it should be confidential because, well, it's something you've talked about with your lawyer. You can ask him questions, he can answer to you, and that shouldn't be held against you because you can ask questions freely. That should be the privilege that you have. And again, the SEC is basically alleging that there is some privilege in that sense, but it depends on how you use the information. Once more, this is what I fetched from reading all those lawsuit papers. What I fetched and kind of gotten was, if they decided to keep that information for themselves, it would be privileged. But since Ripple decided to use that information to kind of basically use it on some of their clients and tell them, hey, we've heard this from financial advisor, or sorry guys, legal advisor, so we're good. Yeah, that makes it not privileged anymore because they've used the information in public settings, basically. And that is also one part of which the SEC is arguing. Then again, some people are saying the SEC has really lost their mind by going through all of this. We have more stuff on that, though. The XRP attorney Seal says, NB, The same SDNY court upheld an SEC decision in Golden Trade v. Lee Apparel Co. in 1992, affirming attorney-client privilege is absolute in the sense that it cannot be overcome merely by showing that the information would be extremely helpful to the party seeking disclosure. This meaning, even though the SEC might find this information extremely helpful to win their case, if it's privileged, they're not going to get it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how easy it could be for you to win the case if you got the information. It's privileged, so you're not gonna. The SC, which is, again, the decision, the upheld an SC decision, I think that's what he's referring to, the SC, also stated that privilege recognizes that sound legal advice or advocacy serves public ends, and that such advice or advocacy depends upon the lawyers being fully informed by the client. So it will very, very be interesting to see how Judge Netburn rules on this motion, which once more is going to happen the 21st. Now, hopefully I'm going to be able to stream that. I'm already thinking about going to a different hotel purely so I can have better freaking internet for you guys that day, or go out somewhere to get some solid freaking internet, or just think of something. I'm also looking at how I can actually stream it because, yes, guys, there is a new date. I already made a video on it, and I think the video should already be out by the time you're watching this. It became a little bit annoying, guys, because my live stream wasn't working, and now my schedule is all over the place. So I think the video about that is already out, hopefully, by the time you are watching this. Because, yes, there is another breaking news update on the lawsuit, which is because we got a new hearing date on the 21st of May. And it's basically going to be, as I said in that video, the SEC v. Ripple on specifically this issue that Ripple thinks is privileged and the SEC thinks it is not, which basically means Ripple says, hey, we want to keep that information to ourselves because, well, it's just something we discussed with an attorney. And SEC says, give it over because we want to use it. Here's another article which I think once more solidifies the idea that the SEC has lost their mind. XRP lawsuit ramifications. Is the SEC hurting the same community it vows to protect? My only answer is yes, they are. Very much so. No question in my mind for even 1 second at all. Mostly because if you think about it, what the SEC is doing right now is basically looking into the eyes of every person who has ever held XRP, looking them deep into the eyes and telling them, screw you. You right there holding XRP, no, you are in violation. We want to hurt you as much as possible. Mentally, physically, we don't care. We want to hurt you as much as possible because you bought a coin that another company should not have sold. But since they sold it, we think that was a violation, even though they couldn't have known because we didn't tell them. No, because they did that and you bought it and then tried to sell it again to make some money or do something. Yeah, we are angry with you. We want to take all your freaking money. Yeah, that's, in my opinion, how the SEC is kind of going about them now. Even though their main thing should be, oh, you bought coins of that, that company couldn't sell? Oh, unfortunately, we didn't, remind them or tell them properly. That is very much our fault. But again, in hindsight, we are concluding now that it is a security offering. Oh, but you got duped because of all of it, because they sold you something unregistered. Oh, we're so sorry. We want to help you in every way, shape, or form. But logically, everything that the company, which is a violation that is being sued right now, didn't sell directly, obviously those people who just bought it aren't in violation because that would be logical. Yeah, that should be what their kind of stance, logically should be. But that's exactly the opposite of what they're doing. They're trying to really harm us in a really severe manner, and I'm not exactly sure why. But then again, it's such a strange case anyway that all I can say is let's wait out for what's going to happen. I firmly believe that XP will win, and I told you guys, the day that XP wins is going to be the day that I'll make, that we literally can make $10 million in a day, maybe. I'm saying it really crazy like that, but that's because the moment they win, and I've already told you guys, right? I am updating myself almost every minute with this lawsuit. But you know what I'll be doing, right? You guys know I'm using Bybit, right? It doesn't really matter what platform you use for this, but I'm using Bybit personally. And I've already told you guys, I have the best trading competitions for XRP holders out there, and they will only keep getting better as we get more people. So trust me, if you're an XRP trader, you definitely want to be with the link down below for Bybit. That's just a side note. That doesn't matter though. That's not relevant. What is relevant is the fact that I'll be here watching, waiting, watching, lurking, luring, whatever. and I will have the craziest XRP trade in a lifetime the second I get wind of this news of this. And I will get the news within 5 minutes. But I don't care if it's 5 minutes, 5 hours, it doesn't matter. I will press the 50 times long, maybe something like that, on XRP the minute they win the case, because I know the XRP price will skyrocket to another dimension at least once more. That is my opinion on the matter. Is this really a fact? No. Is this a freaking 99.9% probability? Yes. So I would do that, and that is the day that I think people can turn $1,000 into 100,000 or more like that. It's gonna be freaking crazy. Because if you're thinking about it, let's say the price goes times 3. If you're trading with $1,000, guys, $1,000 with times 50 is turned into $50,000. If that goes times 3, oh my boys, you can already see here that turns $50,000 into $150,000, which means you made $149,000 with $1,000. And that's not even the craziest that people are going to be doing once it happens. So I'm definitely preparing for that. And people are really often saying, Dusty, it's turned to a stablecoin this, stablecoin that. I keep telling them, it really hasn't. It just depends on your way of viewing it all, right? And right now, XP is going down in the rankings, mostly, in my opinion, because the market cap is just wrong. Let's bluntly put it like that. It's just wrong. It's skewed. I don't know why they're doing that. They don't want to fix it because of some unapparent reason. It's just wrong. But yeah, I think in the end it will fix itself. Let's just put it like that. I think it'll be fine, and that's basically what I'm doing right now. By the way, the Bybit thing, there's 2 bonuses. One is a 25 XRP bonus, which you'll get at the end of this month if you deposited 500 XRP, and there'll be 5 Ledger Nano X's that are going to be given away to, I guess, people who deposited 1,000 XRP plus. And I'm already negotiating for more because I'm noticing there's quite a lot of people who signed up. And at first, it was going to be about a 1 in 3 chance of winning. I think even a 1 in 2 for a very long while. And just today or yesterday, all of a sudden a ton of people came over. And now I think it's already a 1 in 4.5 or so chance of winning. So I might have to ask for a couple more Ledger Nano X's to give away because I wanted to make sure that rate is not below 1 in 6. I'm going to do my best, right? I'm going to do my best to get you guys as many Ledger Nano X's as possible. And also some other XRP trading bonuses because traders should be rewarded, right? If you're taking the risk, there should be a good reward. And I got you. Then on the same note, what is happening to the XRP price? Well, earlier today, I told you guys this could be the breakout that we wanted. Literally, this is actually a breakout that we usually trade. And if we did that, I'm not exactly sure what the profit would be because my MacBook itself is very far away, so I cannot press shift. We can quickly check it out. If we took the trade like we usually do, we would have bought right here. Could have been about a 2.7% or so profit. So the maximum we could have done is about a 1% trade, which is something I usually go for as well if I'm not sure about a breakout like this. And this one is a really risky one because it's just a small trend line on a 1-hour chart. I wouldn't really go for it too much. Let's quickly see on the 4-hour if we actually broke out with confirmation. We actually did break out with confirmation here below, above this trend line as well. Then again, we already did it once here, a little bit of a fake out. So again, I'm just preparing for another break to the bottom side unless we also, I guess cross our previous level here and actually get back above the trend line because I don't want to make the same mistake twice, right? However, the lower you go, again, we're repeating this exact same pattern right now again, right? We have breached the kind of trend line which we've been forming for a couple of days right now with a confirmation, which is something you'd usually take and trade with. However, we got rejected at the trend line. As you can clearly see right here, we fell back down. Right now, the same thing is happening. We just breached the trend line, the downward sloping trend line with confirmation. So we should buy. Then again, we have 2 important areas to actually get to or cross over. And as at this point, there's still a high likelihood of going down until we break through. And I guess if you're not saying we're going to go down, then I guess the earlier scenario is then that we retest this area, not necessarily breach because, well, we need to see and then believe, right? We're not going to kind of trade upwards or downwards from here. It's basically just a waiting game until one of those scenarios occurs. And if I had to make a choice, I would go more so long than short, mostly on the basis that this is a breakout. But then again, it could definitely just be a fake out like we saw back here because, well, it happened yesterday or even, yesterday. So I'm not sure that I should take this risk this time around. And people are really angry with me when I tell them that there's a higher likelihood of going up than down because they say I'm a paid shill or that I want you guys to lose money or something like that. Not at all. I mean, I'm just telling you guys honestly what I think. And in these types of scenarios, it's just almost impossible to really tell you guys accurately or exactly what's happening. We can only guess and go from logic. Logically, we would take the bet that, again, it's a 4-hour on not that big a deal. Yeah, it depends. It depends. But that's again what logic would say. Now, there was some whale transfers, and some people said that this might have actually caused a little bit of the dump to happen. People are getting really tired of Ethereum because the fees right now are ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Ethereum whale transfers 46.8 thousand Ethereum to Binance. The total value of the recent transaction stands at around $180 million. And I think it's quite interesting. $180 freaking million. I sometimes think, what if I just went all FOMO mode a couple of years ago and just put everything I had into crypto? How much would I have now? Right? Because back then, Ethereum was worth jack shizzle. XRP was worth nothing. It sometimes makes me really sad just to know that 46,000 Ethereum is 180 million. Even David Schwartz has sold 10,000 Ethereum, or was it 40,000 Ethereum, I think. 40,000 Ethereum was for $1 a pop for some damn, I always forget that name in English, guys. By the way, I'm not a native English speaker. I try my best, but I don't know every word. I'm talking about the thing that catches sun on your roof. A sun receiver. No, what the, in Dutch, zonnepaneel. Solar receiver. I have no idea what the name is in English. I'm so sorry. No. I can't think of it. It's sun receiver. I'm going to type it in real quick. Zonnepaneel Engels. Let me quickly type it in. It is a solar panel. Okay, yeah, me with my dumb ass, I couldn't think of it anymore. Yeah, he used that money, the 40,000 Ethereum, to buy solar panels, which is pretty funny if you think about how his 46,000 Ethereum-ish, right? It's 40,000, but let's say 46,000, would have been $150 million right now. Yeah, you know, you'd definitely be waving around with some heavy stuff at that point if you realize that you lost so much money. But again, I don't think he's too sad about it. I think he's fine. Ethereum is literally unusable. Fees surge to new all-time high as dogs take over the network. Those doggy dogs are really making it unbearable. People are memeing around right now, which I think is good because it basically is going to show people that, well, crypto is all over the place, I guess. Wait, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that really properly because I don't think that's the best sentence to make it. I think crypto dogs and all those Doge, Shiba, whatever coins pumping is good. Because it does show that crypto is for all audiences. Crypto is definitely immature still. And that there's a lot of money to be made with crypto. The reason it is actually unimaginably bad is because it gives people the wrong idea about crypto. Because it's like, oh, I'm just going to pump and dump this. I'm just going to put some money into that one. Put some money into that one. Purely because of some name. Purely because of some idea in terms of promotion. But none of those coins that people are buying right now are fundamentally that good. You know, a Shiba, for example, it's pretty damn dumb. It's just people are making some mad money on that. Even Binance, we all know. Binance didn't list it because they think it's a good coin. They listed it because they know they can make a lot of money with that. And literally, I think most people out there are not buying it because they know what Shiba does. Neither did I. I'm just buying it purely because I know I can sell it within a couple of days, weeks maybe, for more money. And that's also what people are doing right now with all these other cryptos. They're trying to buy and sell it just to make some quick profits. And that's, again, where the caveat lies. The last person will, take the fall. It's basically a pump and dump, but a little bit more of an extended one. And let's see what else I got. Sea of Red. As XRP, Bitcoin, and Ether suffer large falls, crypto movers and shakers, not that relevant anymore as crypto, I think, has already gone up a little bit again. Let me quickly check it out here. Are we recovering or are we falling back down? Let me quickly check it out. No, nothing necessarily is happening right now. We're going sideways a little bit. Dogecoin up 8%. Polkadot is doing okay. Bitcoin Cash is up 9%, but the rest of the crypto are just like within the -2 to +2-ish area. Quickly see what else we got here. See if I'm missing something. Yeah, once more, the lawsuit date to watch out for is the 21st of May, as we already discussed. Ethereum whales are going crazy right now. A lot of volume over on Ethereum. Of course, also Ethereum going really close to $5,000 is logical to also get really congested. And of course, the same amount of Ethereum that people are normally transferring is now a lot more money. Ethereum, large open interest build up on 5K strike. Let's see if Ethereum can actually hit freaking $5,000 soon. I do think so, though. That's where a lot of calls are at. Oh, my smokes. Let's see what else we had. We had nothing, I think. I think that was it for today's episode. All right, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. XP just got rejected at about 147 or so, 149 officially, but let's say about 147, which is one of the earlier supports slash resistances. Then again, this whole area here, I think as we can interestingly see right now, this whole area is of significance right now, as we're basically coming back. Oh, sorry, a little bit down lower. It's something we're coming back into really quite often. I think in the past, we've also hit that quite a lot of times, as you can see maybe here, right around this area, around our little line from right here. And I guess it's because Bitcoin fell down again. But then again, why it gets difficult is because the total altcoin market cap is still moving up. I guess maybe a good part of it is also just people buying into those meme coins, like we just said, and people just selling their Bitcoin and maybe some other solid coins off for it. Let's quickly check Ethereum, see if that one is also falling. No, Ethereum is also picking up the pace. It's a crazy time, all right? People are buying everything related to Ethereum right now like freaking bulk. But then again, guys, if XRP really wins this loss or gets something like that going, we all know it's going to happen. So should you buy some different coin next to XRP? Whatever you want, whatever you want. I'm just saying, guys, we all know where we're at. And I'm not only XRP holder, by the way. I'm just telling you guys exactly what I think. Make sure you press the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed it. See you guys again in another one.